Well, Catholic bishops in Virginia are urging Governor Glenn Youngkin to veto two bills promoting contraception. The measures establish a, quote, right to contraception and force health insurance companies to provide coverage for birth control without religious exemptions. Governor Youngkin, a Republican, has not yet said publicly whether he supports the proposals. He has until May 17th to take action on the bills. And for more, we turn to Jeff Caruso, Executive Director of the Virginia Catholic Conference. Jeff, great to have you on. Let's talk more about these bills. I understand one would establish a so-called right for anyone to obtain and use contraception. So, Jeff, does that mean that a teenager could get birth control pills or any other form of contraception without their parents' consent?
The so-called right to contraception bill is shockingly broad. It grants every person a right to obtain contraceptives and even some abortion-inducing drugs and devices. It includes minors, and it even includes sterilizations. And by including both minors and sterilizations, it even undercuts parental rights. Why? Because in Virginia, there's a parental consent law saying that before a minor can have a surgical procedure, the parents have to consent. So this bill is shockingly broad in that it would violate parental rights, it would end lives, it would apply even to minors. It also violates religious liberty and conscience rights. Think about faith-based hospitals and health clinics who have religious or moral objections to providing contraceptives or abortion-inducing drugs or sterilizations due to their sincerely and deeply held beliefs.
And I know it would require also all insurance plans, all of them in Virginia, to cover all of the FDA-approved contraceptives, including some that the USCCB says can induce early-stage abortions. Talk to us more about that, Jeff. Explain the dangers there.
Yes, that's correct. So we're dealing with two coercive and extremely harmful bills. There's the so-called right to contraception bill that we just discussed, and then there's also a separate bill that is the health plan mandate bill. And that bill would require health plans to cover contraceptives and even some abortion-inducing drugs and devices. So this bill would end lives clearly because it covers some abortion-inducing drugs and devices. The clearest example being the drug Ella, which acts very similarly to RU 486. And then this bill, again, violates religious liberty. It doesn't contain any exemption for entities that object to providing this coverage. And this raises the exact same issues that led Hobby Lobby and Little Sisters of the Poor all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time left, Jeff, but I want to ask you this. You know, as we mentioned, the deadline is May 17th here for the governor. What can we as Catholics do between now and then to make our voices heard?
We would urge people, especially if you live in Virginia, go to www.vacatholic.org, which is our website. There's an action alert right on the homepage. So if you live in Virginia, especially, please sign up to get our action alerts and updates, and please take action on that action alert as soon as possible.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much for your time today, and God bless you.
Thank you. You as well.